Yo, what's up everybody? It's Mikkel here and let's talk communication. We do it every day, right? But how often do we actually nail it? We've all been there, lost in translation, awkward silences, misunderstandings that spiral out of control. It's like our brains are running different software versions and the download just keeps failing. And the worst part, these communication breakdowns can seriously impact our relationships, our work, basically our entire lives. But here's the good news. Just like upgrading your tech, you can upgrade your communication game. In this video, we're diving deep into the most common communication mistakes, the ones that trip us up time and time again, and more importantly, I'm going to give you the tools and strategies to fix them. So, buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get your communication running smoother than ever before. All right, mistake number one, talking too much. We've all encountered that person who launches into a monologue, barely taking a breath, let alone letting you get a word in edgewise. They might have the best intentions, but honestly, it just feels like an information overload. And here's the thing, effective communication is about being a good listener, not just a good talker. When you dominate the conversation, you miss out on valuable input, different perspectives, and the chance to really connect with the other person. Plus, nobody likes feeling like they're stuck in a one-sided conversation. It's exhausting. So, how do you avoid becoming the oversharer? Simple: ask open-ended questions and actually listen to the answers. Give the other person space to share their thoughts and feelings. You'll be surprised by what you learn and how much stronger your connection becomes when you prioritize listening over lecturing. Next up, we've got a classic communication killer, assuming we know what the other person is thinking. Look, I get it, we're all guilty of this from time to time. We think we can read between the lines, interpret a look, or finish someone's sentence. But here's the reality, we're not mind readers, and assuming we know what someone else is thinking is a recipe for disaster. It leads to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and arguments that could have been avoided entirely. Think about it. When you jump to conclusions, you're not really listening. You're projecting your own thoughts and biases onto the other person. So what's the fix? Ditch the assumptions and just ask. Clarify, double check, and make sure you're both on the same page. It might seem like an extra step, but trust me, clear and direct communication is always the way to go. Moving on to mistake number 3, sending mixed signals with our body language. Here's the thing, communication isn't just about the words we say, it's about our entire presence. Our facial expressions, our posture, our gestures, they all speak volumes. And when our body language contradicts our words, it creates confusion and distrust. Imagine someone saying, "I'm fine," with clenched fists and a scowl on their face. Are they really fine? Probably not. We need to be mindful of our nonverbal cues and make sure they align with the message we're trying to convey. Practice being more aware of your body language and don't be afraid to ask for feedback from others. Are you coming across as closed off or uninterested? Are you making eye contact? Small adjustments can make a big difference in how others perceive you. Let's talk about a mistake that can really escalate a situation, reacting too quickly. We've all been there. Someone says something that rubs us the wrong way, and we fire back a response without thinking. But those knee-jerk reactions rarely end well. They often come from a place of anger, frustration, or defensiveness, and they can escalate a conversation into a full-blown argument. So, how do we avoid the reactivity trap? It's all about mastering the art of the pause. Before you respond, take a breath, count to 3, whatever it takes to create a little space between the stimulus and your reaction. That brief pause allows you to process your emotions, choose your words carefully, and respond in a way that's calm, collected, and constructive. And finally, mistake number 5, not checking for understanding. We often assume that just because we've said something, the other person automatically understands our meaning. But communication isn't about simply transmitting information, it's about ensuring that information is received and understood. Don't be afraid to ask questions like, "Does that make sense?" or "What are your thoughts on that?" Encourage the other person to paraphrase or summarize what they've heard to make sure you're both on the same wavelength. Remember, effective communication is a two-way street. It's about clarity, active listening, and making a genuine effort to bridge the gap between two minds. So there you have it, 5 common communication mistakes and, more importantly, the tools to fix them. Remember, becoming a master communicator takes practice, patience, and a willingness to constantly learn and grow. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these mistakes do you struggle with the most? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos on how to unlock your full potential. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.